Okay, so some progress has been made. The engine is, in fact, it arrived. This was a real pain in the ass to put this thing back on. Like, getting this mated up was an absolute pain in the ass, but it's done now. Still need to clean this engine up a bit in some places, but it's on. This is the K100 engine, obviously. There's a little bit of wear in the cylinders on the bottom here, only down here though. You can like barely feel that, and I still see honing marks in it, so I'm not particularly worried about that. Down the road I can always get the thing re-Nicosil coated. That's not that big of a deal. With the oil cooler lines here that I have some AN fittings for. Have another exhaust here because I like different exhausts, so I figured that for a while I'm gonna be loud because I feel like it. I got this. These are so hard to track down, oh my lord, but I found one. This is the K100 fairing thing for the radiator, I guess. I think this is going to look a lot better than what I had before because it covers more, so that's going to be nice. UPS man's here. These are what the spark plugs looked like. All very nice and clean except for one, which was the one that the thing got broken. The valve got bent on. And I'll be right back because I gotta get a package. Alright, we're back. So yeah, so the plugs look all good except for this one, which was obviously the focus, you fuck, which was the one where the valve got bent, so obviously it was just getting fuel dumped into it and kind of sort of burning when I was trying to start it after it happened, because I was like, what the hell is going on? The other ones all pretty much look like this, pretty clean, running at the AFR that they were intended to. I'm gonna be replacing this cover with that cover because it has the hole in it for the coolant, obviously. New brake rotor is apparently shipped. Sorry, not looking where I'm putting the camera, but new brake rotor is supposedly shipped, so I'll have that. So I'll have functioning ABS and everything, which will be nice. Still don't know what's going on with my wheel from Woody's. I have not heard anything back from them. I've been trying to get into contact with them and be like, hey, how long do you think it's going to take? Because it's been like, I think like over a month now, and I still can't get into contact with them. Paid them $800, so you know that would be kind of nice. But anyway, aside from upgrading to a bigger engine, I'm doing a couple other things because I'm always greedy for power. One, I suppose I should go in here for that one. I am getting a 296-degree camshaft made to go in my head here, which looks nice and clean. All the bearing journals look good. I'm getting a 296-degree camshaft to put in here, which should increase top-end power. I'm also having a custom head gasket made, which is going to be 0.043 inches thick. So that's going to raise the compression ratio up to about 12.5 based on my calculations from the 11.5 that this is stock. So that should increase the power as well. I'm going to put a knock sensor probably here, just so I can keep an idea on, get an idea of what the engine's doing in terms of knocking if it decides to do that. yeah, I've got those stainless steel elbows that I'm going to do the like elbow up to here and then have the throttle bodies like up in this area, much like On Two Wheels I think did on the K100 forum. These are basically all the engine wires. These right here, these are injectors. This is the gear shift, or the gear position sensor, which actually I could plug in. This right here is, what is this? This is air temperature sensor, coil, and crank position sensor. And this is oil pressure sensor. Actually, no, this is fuel pressure sensor. Sorry, this is oil pressure sensor. And this right here is coolant temperature sensor. I made a boneheaded maneuver and I forgot to put the alternator in. But you best believe I'm not pulling this engine back out to put that on. I would first take the frame off the engine to put it back in if I had to, but I think I can just take the battery out and the ABS pump and slide it in there. I don't think that should be too hard. I want to do that right now though because I'm kind of lazy at this point. Yeah, oh, here's my damper. This is a BRP damper meant for KTM 1190 because that's what this fork setup is based on, so that actually helped a lot. Now that I have these under torqued, basically, before these were they said to torque them up to like 18 foot-pounds, and that was way too tight. It's just clamping these buffers so tight that it was basically like having it hard mounted. But when I backed that off so that there's actually still a little bit of movement in them, it helps a lot. I no longer get that numb feeling in my hands from that, which is nice. These are blinkers right here. Blinkers. Yeah. A lot of work, a lot of money in this whole thing, but it'll be worth it as long as it doesn't break again. Old engine stuff. If anyone wants to buy any of this stuff for whatever reason, hit me up. I don't want a bunch of money for it. I just want it gone, basically. So there you go. But yeah, that's what's been going on this project so far. And yeah, I will see you guys later.